My oh my, do I have a replay for you all today, ladies and gentlemen. It is full of ups, it's full of downs, it's full of an extremely broken loop that I somehow there's no disruption for it. It's full of bad cards, it's full of good cards, it's 17 turns long, and it's full of a pretty big misplay at the end, but as you guys can see, by me. So as you guys can see, I end up with the win. So we go second. We're blind second deck. So that's 4 cards. We duster him for 4. He summons out the Eldlord. This is the beautiful part about the Eldlich deck, guys. It's not dead. So he sets a lot of Eldlichs. So that means he's going to get more back row. That's just how this deck works. But I go ahead and make my Drident. Just normal summoning my Zoo card, and then Trident, pop, overlay into Tiger Mortar. For what reasons? Oh yes, of course. Because we have Monster Reborn. So we're going to Monster Reborn into essentially when you have Monster Reborn like this, you can and then I detached for Dryden, so I was lucky enough. I think I could have just gone Chalk-and-Eye and resummoned the Dryden there. I'm not 100% sure why I didn't do that. A bit of a misplay there, though, for sure, because I could have just gone... I could have gotten a Dryden attached to this as well, so I definitely messed that up. Okay, we'll start off with some terrible play by me. I think I was just mad that I drew triple Skullmeister. It's actually pretty good against this deck, but as you guys are about to see, it can be pretty sad at the same time. So we go ahead and just Skullmeister his Sanguine, but he's got Called By, and I have 3 copies of this card. So, yeah, my hand essentially is dead now, completely dead. I can't Skullmeister, I can activate it, it just won't work. So he's going to set a bunch of golden land cards from his deck directly. Popping that card, I'm going to go ahead and negate the Golden Lord with my number F0. I should also have a Dryden on the board, theoretically, if I was a better player. So, failed to get my Dryden back, but hey yo, it doesn't matter. We have a Zoodiac in our hand, so we can still play the game. We know he's got that Herrick Sanguine combo. We might know his middle set. I think we actually just don't, and that's just like yep, it's Skill Drain. So that's cool. I guess having the Dryden in this case wouldn't have actually mattered. And we could have overlaid it for the 2500 beater, but and we're not playing any of the links, so some situations, if you're playing the link cards, you can link into stuff, but I just feel like there's not a good enough payoff with the links. I'd rather just have the expanded Zoo extra deck. So here, I think my plan is to perhaps make, yeah. So I just make this Vespado or whatever, and I just burn a Hammer Kong for no reason, but I should have made that in main phase 1 so that I could pierce through that hurt that I knew he had set, but that's neither here nor there. We're going to Skullmeister his Sanguine. This time it's going to work. And then we have another Skullmeister for the Eldlord. Cool, all resolves. No Eldlord for him this turn. It looks pretty doomed for our antagonist, not going to lie. But in the end phase, he is going to go ahead and get that white, or that black Awakening. And we don't know his set, I believe. Alright, so I'm going to draw out the Zoodiac combo. And it's Herrick? It's Conk? Okay. So no matter... So I couldn't... If I normal summoned Ram here, because Skill Drain's on the board, so I'm not piercing there, it would have been 200 damage for lethal. So perhaps that was correct. Now I'm just hoping... Now he's got Skill Drain, so now my life becomes significantly harder. And you guys are going to see the glory of the Eldlich grind. Yeah, he's just going to pop my card. I don't really have any responses. He clears my board just with the Eldlich itself. And here we go. We're going into defense mode on the Zoodiac side of the thing. Draw Tenki. We're gonna go ahead and hit that Tenki button. He's gonna Golden Land forever. That feels bad. I guess he doesn't want us to get more zoos. Bad news for him, we already have Ram in our hand. So we're going to set here. We actually make a huge misplay again. 3 big misplays in this game, but I essentially just set that card so that I could attach a card with Zoo Combo and then put Zoo Combo in my graveyard. I should have waited to activate Zoo Combo, but I completely spurred Zoo Combo for no reason right here. And I leave my graveyard depleted of zoos. So if he attacks my Ram first, it will have nothing to summon. Horrendous. Horrendous. And I draw the worst card in my deck, Solemn Judgment. I guess I just deserve it for activating it too early. So he goes into battle phase and attacks the wrong card. I guess he was hoping it was like a Maxi or something set, but the Ram. Ram's gonna save us. Ram into Bunny Blast. Let's go. We got that 800 defense stick going in the Bunny Blast. We're just going to set our judgment and pass it on over to the guy. So basically, we're just worried. We're just thinking we need to draw a Lightning Storm. Like, bad. I could have judgmented that. I don't think that necessarily would have been a great play because then I would have been much more killable. So when he activates a card, when he activates that card, he can only do half battle damage to me. So he gets judgment. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Now, it's still good if I draw, it's still good if I draw, like, Raigeki. Exactly. Because it is actually bad if I draw Lightning Storm, because I wouldn't be able to activate it because I control a card. Anyway, so Bunny Blast is going to add back Ram. You guys are about to see the crazy, unlimited Graph Seer grind game of Ram, resummon Bunny Blast dies, add Ram back. Yup, Ram, yup. He deals 1250 damage to me 2 turns ago on the Prosperity turn. So he's got the Judgment set and an Unknown set. He goes ahead and makes Dreadnought, Super Dreadnought Cannon. I Judgment that because he'll basically lose the game if he's forced to lose that monster and lose both the materials for nothing. He Judgments my Judgment. I'm down to 2875, which is quite low. Pretty crazy that I'm at like a 50 HP. I'm at like a 5 interval life point total. You don't see that very often. I digress. He sends his other cards. He sends and gets another 3500 Eldlord out. No matter. All right, if you guys probably know what I could do right here to win the game. All I have to do right now is when he declares his attack, droplet and damage step, and he'll take 500 life points. But I am not thinking about using forbidden droplets in this way. I am sorry. I did not think that was a good play. I wanted to save the droplets so that I could out his board or survive a lethal attack. That was my plan. So I go ahead and I draw another Maxi with my Maxi, by the way. So cringe. We're just drawing nothing. We're not drawing our Pot of Greed. We're not drawing our Pot of Desires. But we're not drawing that card. We're not drawing, Monster Reborn. We're not drawing stuff that can help us here, really. So he's gonna Eld land to detach the material for a negated effect. I'm gonna chain, get another draw. I draw, check it, another one of the worst cards in the deck versus the Eldlich deck. The Nibiru, the Primal Being. And this is where we're gonna make our final stand, but I forgot, I didn't really think that this would happen. So when he attacked in, I was like, all right, I'm gonna be able to survive and I'll have a card on my board, and I can just keep grinding and keep trying to get one of my 2 Lightning Storms from my deck, and nope, he's dead. Hilarious game. Could have killed him 1 turn earlier. So he's probably really confused when I did that to him, but hey, sometimes you just don't see the lethal because you're thinking about card advantage and playing a crazy grind game. I thought that was a really fun replay, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. I hope I'll be platinum by the end of today. It's going to be kind of tough considering I'm about to go to the gym as well, but maybe I'll make it a short workout. All right. Peace.